For talking to me. What's the situation like there on that campus at the moment?
Well, the situation here is still quite tense, but what I can tell you is that there was a group of close to 100 school kids and members from the South African Union for Students who came here to the DFC campus to try and disrupt classes, but however that did not take place because they were deployed. They had buses, they were in the buses, and they were threatening other students from entering the university. They also said that they should not use the public transport provided by the university. That is when we saw the technical response unit who actually came here to try and keep things under control because they had started burning some infrastructure on the road. They started burning some dustbins, and that's when the response unit came to try and keep control of the situation. But what I can tell you is that the situation is back to normal. Students are still entering the university, classes are still commencing as usual, but there's a huge police presence as those students are now going towards the Auckland Park Kingsway campus. They're going through Doornfontein right now, and they said they will end up at Kingsway in Auckland Park.
And in the past, we've heard students in other protests say that they were not treated all that well in terms of the security that were deployed there. What's the situation there? Do you get any complaints as far as students are concerned in terms of the way they were handled?
While students have been complaining about the high amount of securities in and around campus, but some say they feel very safe because they do not want a repetition of the 2015 incidents where some students got injured. So that is what, there's mixed reactions from the students with regards to that. But the protesting students, however, said that they were actually intimidated by the police, they were intimidated by the private security that was deployed by the campus. One of the students actually said that why do the police need to come here with rubber bullets if their intentions were just to protest without any violence? So some students were against the fact that there were a number of police who were here, a number of security guards who were deployed, but some students said that they felt very safe with the presence of the police and the private security guards who were deployed by the university management.
Lopang, before I let you go, do you get a sense that students, particularly on that campus, are divided on this fees issue, or are all pretty much standing together on this one?
I spoke to a number of students, and there is definitely a division. Some students say that such protests just derail them from getting their degrees, it just derails their academic time, and then they'd have to repeat modules and all sorts of things. But some students say that it's better for them to struggle now, protest now, miss out on academic work now for a better future. As we saw, there was a high number of high school students who were here, and I asked them what they were doing here. They said that from next year on, they'd have to apply to universities, they'd have to apply for university rather, and if they cannot afford to pay the fees, what then? Do they just sit at home? So there is a great division within this movement this year.
Lopang Alamu, thank you very much indeed on the UJ Doornfontein campus. Thanks indeed for talking to us.